Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. All things Middle Earth here, and I'm very excited because we have officially gotten the official announcement trailer for the Tales of the Shire video game, which is coming out in 2024 this year. It's going to be coming out on the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, the Xbox Series X, as well as going to be on PC, on Steam. So lots of different options to play this game. We actually see some actual gameplay footage so we can kind of get a better idea as to what this game is going to look like. Obviously, all still some speculation until it's actually out or until we have some more confirmed things from the devs. But I'm very excited. I want to jump in and show you guys. So I'm going to link this video down in the description if you want to watch it yourself. Then I want to kind of click through and show you what things that look exciting to me and why I think I kind of have a feeling for what kind of games it's going to be. Now, if you guys are new here to the channel, I do post Lord of the Rings gaming content here. So if you want to see any Lord of the Rings gaming content, especially some Tales of the Shire when it does come out, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams covering this game or any other Lord of the Rings games. All right, so the video starts out and basically talks about how, Middle Earth is full of these adventurous tales and these exciting stories and battles and these things, but that is not what this is going to be, and talks about this being a story of kind of new beginnings. And then we kind of get some shots of the Shire. We see kind of this hobbit here walking into the Shire area and into this hobbit hole right here. And then we go to this kind of art style like book page and then pan back in. We then get some more wide shots of some of the different scenery, some trees, some rivers. See a hobbit up here on top of a hobbit hill chilling out. Just again, some more outside looks. Nothing really quite being revealed yet in terms of what this is going to be, other than like this is what it's going to look like, which it is very I don't know how to describe this art style, but I like it. I'll just say it. What I think this game reminds me of is the game Animal Crossing, which is similar to a lot of games like that in that genre, but it really gives me an Animal Crossing vibe, especially the last one on the Switch that came out. You're on an island, and so it's just this very like colorful, vibrant, very like relaxing, whatever it is. And this just has like these like nice colors. You see the sun shining through, the hobbits chilling out. It just has that kind of like Animal Crossing vibe to me. And even with the art, it's not obviously going to be a super serious battling game. And so similar to Animal Crossing, where it's kind of cartoonish like that, I think that's what it looks like and reminds me of a lot. So here we see a couple of hobbits sitting on a bench. We see some butterflies flying around. And then here we see something that we're going to hopefully be able to do. I would assume we'd be able to, and that is fishing. So here you can see this hobbit here has caught a fish in the little pond here. And if you've played Animal Crossing, and maybe I'll find a clip and put it in here, but if you play, this is like almost identical to the Animal Crossing like animation when you catch a fish. Like there's a little like excitement like chime. And they hold it up like that, which again, not saying they own that motion, but it just, I saw this one, was like, this literally looks like Middle Earth Animal Crossing, which again, I grew up playing that game on the GameCube when the first one came out many years ago. So to see this and that just being a game I enjoyed logging into every day, doing your kind of daily tasks around in that game, the town, and you'd fish and you'd catch bugs and you'd go check the store and so on and so forth. So here we see fishing. I don't know if there'll be any kind of bug catching, which there's, I mean, you can see in this clip here, there are right in the middle some butterflies. You may or may not be able to do that, but just knowing that you can do that in the other one. But here we see the fishing. Then after this, it says forage friendships. Now, I'm not 100% sure what this is going to look like, because obviously they're in a world they're walking together. So whether this means you're making friends with hobbits in the game, or if I would assume you can play with your friends. And at least how it worked in the last Animal Crossing is you could invite people to join your world, and it would send them kind of an invite, and then they would load in and be in like your instance of the world, and vice versa. You could go and join their instance of their world and kind of see what they've done to decorate or build up or develop their Hobbiton. So kind of feel like it could be that I really enjoyed that. So you're still playing and getting to do whatever you want in your world and make it your own, but then you can invite people to come over and see and walk around. But again, we'll see exactly how that looks when it actually comes out. But they do show them walking around here. Here we see this hobbit walking across this log with what looks like a shovel to me. Now, again, just going off my experience, we play a lot of Animal Crossing. There, you could dig up different things like fossils and put them in a museum. Now, I don't think we're going to have fossils and a museum in this one. I just don't think that really matches the Middle Earth aesthetic. But It does look there like, again, probably more in the gardening aspect of things. There is a shovel that you can at least have out, so I'd assume you can use that as well. Kind of after that shot, we get a shot of some mushrooms and lots of different flowers and things here. Here's even a close-up of someone walking to some mushrooms, which again, with the shovel in the previous frame, would kind of make me think, yeah, maybe you're able to kind of forage different things like mushrooms or flowers and use those for gardening or cooking, as you'll see in 1 second. So that is that. Next up, we see this little what looks to be some kind of a marketplace, like a farmer's market set up in the Shire. So again, here we're walking up to a stall, chatting with this person who has, you know, some cabbages and pumpkins and plants and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff. So it looks like, again, whether you're foraging and maybe able to sell stuff there, or you just go to buy stuff to do whatever, it does look there'll be some kind of market aspect. Here's a pantry that is pretty well stocked, better than mine is at least, but nice little pantry, pondering what we're going to do there. Here's the cooking I mentioned. And again, this looks like those mushrooms. So if you go here, this mushroom right here, kind of feel like that's what we're seeing right here. So potentially whether you could buy those or have to forage them, it looks like you'd forage different things and then potentially use them to prepare meals. Here we see a little bit of cooking. Here we see people over in this hobbit hole enjoying a meal together. Again, not exactly sure what the social aspect will look like. If this isn't a true indication, there's at least 4 hobbits I can see in here. So if you can have 3 friends join you and come over to your little hobbit hole and make them dinner or something and have a friendship maybe that you can like build a rating on or something, I don't know. That seems cool to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's actually 5, it looks like. So maybe you can have 4 friends. Again, we're really just speculating right now, but it would seem like you could, like, hey guys, come over and see my hobbit hole and I'm preparing a dinner for everyone, whatever. And again, maybe there's some benefits to doing that, increasing your friendship levels with people or whatnot. So here we see them eating, just loving it. Next up, we have home decoration, and they actually did a really good job. This is the first, to my understanding, the first game that Weta Workshop has like publicly published like this. And so I feel like the actual trailer was good, and you can just see the kind of quick cuts to different styles of furniture in the same area. And so just lots and lots of customization options. Again, I don't think, at least in this, it shows any like wallpaper or backgrounds changing. It's just furniture. Doesn't mean you couldn't, but at least in this, although I can't tell if that goes from like more of a green. It looks like it's more blue there. So who knows? Maybe you can even do some like more structural stuff like painting and whatnot. But definitely lots of furniture options, which is very cool. Again, just different big tables and chairs. So again, have a little hobbit hole, decorate it, have people over, that kind of stuff. Then we get a look at the gardening in the game, which again, I'm just kind of going out on a limb, assuming we can garden in a Hobbit game. But here we see the gardens kind of slowly growing up, and then even we're going to see them kind of transition through time and different seasons and that kind of thing, which again would definitely mean that like here we have more of like a spring, whatever you want to call it, spring, summer, and then we have more of a fall look here. So the game, again, this is something big in Animal Crossing, just at different dates and times, the leaves change color. There's snow on the ground, it's green, there's more bugs out, whatever it is to make it feel like time is moving in this Hobbit game. So every day you log in, the experience is slightly different. So here we kind of see that happening with the different plants growing, with the seasons changing, which is super cool. So I don't know. I love that kind of like time lapse of seasons changing. But next up, we have Explore Bywater. We'll run around Bywater here doing, again, if I can't literally run around and skip, I'm going to be upset. But here we are just running around. And this is where I thought they did a great transition, showing off this one right here, kind of the spring into winter, into summer, whatever it is. To me, just they really showcased what this is going to look like in different seasons, which I think is super cool. So here's this. And then lastly, but not least, we have what looks to be some kind of a festival going on here. And this is something I'm super excited for too, because in Animal Crossing, depending on what day it was, there were always different festivals going on. And so there'd be something happening sort of like in the town square. So if you got on in the morning, for example, there might be a notice on the local bulletin board that says, hey, tonight is this whatever festival starting tonight at this time. You know, for the rest of the night, there will be kind of some attractions or different things going on. So to me, this looks like there's a festival going on, whatever it may be. Again, here we see lots of different hobbits around here. There might be special things you can obtain during events or get that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Here we see, looks like Gandalf the Grey. I'm going on a limb here and say we got Gandalf the Grey, and we're talking to him there. So also, not only would there potentially be different events or festivals that happen throughout time as you're playing, but it looks like there will be different characters in Middle Earth visiting us there, which could be very cool and really like lead to a lot of different, you know, encounters as people come visit the hobbits, and you could see them that we know them from the stories of Middle Earth. But to these hobbits, it's just, oh, this is wandering wizard visiting us on whatever midsummer's, you know, festival we have going on. So we have this kind of festival right here happening, and then we kind of get one last look at the Shire again. In this style, I think it looks very good. Just looks very calm and relaxing, and just one of those things that'd be fun to log into, do some fishing, make a meal, see what festivals are going on. You know, you're working on decorating all that. And again, that's just what we see here. There could be a ton more in it. It could be things they add different features over time. But right now with what I see there, it looks just like Middle Earth Animal Crossing. And I don't know, something about that makes me very, very happy, because I grew up playing Animal Crossing. Again, I've heard it described as lots of other types of games in that genre. So whatever that is for you, let me know. It might be something like, it's like The Sims, but it's for Animal Crossing, because a lot of people play that too, and other ones. But to me, it's Animal Crossing. And so here we just see, again, I think during the festival, one last gathering of the hobbits all cheering. And it says, "Welcome home, Hobbit." So that is the trailer for Tales of the Shire. Honestly, I am super stoked. The other exciting thing is it says coming 2024. Here we have PS5, Xbox Series X and S. We have Nintendo Switch. We have Steam. I wasn't sure if this was going to get pushed back because we hadn't heard a whole lot yet. And we're in April right now. We're almost at the end of April. So this could be definitely a late 2024 release, especially if we don't have a month yet. But they've still kind of stuck with 2024. And I think at this point, they would have changed that if that was changing. So I expect it in the next, you know, really 7 months. And again, as it gets closer, we'll see if there's more updates on specific things we can do, how we can interact with friends, all that kind of stuff. But let me know if you guys are excited for this game, because I am honestly stoked and cannot wait to become a hobbit and just have a kind of like leisure gameplay experience. We did return to Moria. We battled all kinds of crazy things. Now it's like, all right, now we're settled. We're going to be hobbits, and I'm very excited for it. So let me know what you guys think, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future Tales of the Shire videos. But that'll do it for this one, and I'll see you guys in a future video.